Did pure welcome in without the Kroeder Kroghen. Well, most of today's programme is taken up talking to Graham Sandercock, the editor of Anganas, who very kindly has joined me in the studio today. And I'll also be giving you again, as I did last week, the Cornish for Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So if you'd like a pencil and paper handy to actually write down the spelling of that, then perhaps now would be a good time to find that. And I'll also be playing you a little song called Rea Lever, Some Say About the Devil. But first, my very grateful thanks to Graham Sandercock for coming into the studio today. Anganas has been going for some years now. When exactly did it begin?
Telephus and Kenzale Nanchu Inek Bleven. And mis Keverdu Mil Now Cans Whitek Katrigans.
That's 11 years. That's an awfully long time for a magazine devoted to what many people will think is entirely a minority interest. How many people actually read it?
I draw the 300 dasgriffu Princess Gwerthus Putmees.
300?
Gwer.
And the magazine goes all around the world, I understand.
Gwer, Brasarani Gwerthus in Kernel, Mes Ima Isili and Goethus Kefus in Putbran and these lemon.
Yeah, every country of the world.
Yeah,
now, why did you decide to print the magazine in the first place?
Govan Calajana, Dain Yowing Envy and Deduna, Lena Nerth. Moving Gwellas Kernewek Displegus Moimanu. Del Haveli the Ninjas the lower Taklo the Regia Nuodo and Yaith. If there's a Ajwi the Lenwell.
I've noticed myself in reading the magazine, because I've been reading it for most of those years, as you know, that actually the amount of news has increased considerably. It does function much more as a newspaper as well as a magazine now, doesn't it?
Gwer. Yma un collector gennym ni, nins o'n i syr mors o'n i lyfr termyn lienec po papur nwoddol. Ag mor tesyn yn gwirioneth gwelio bod ran yn ddiw dra.
Does the magazine have a political stance?
Na hynny anpolitic yn tian. Cynthiw nebys yn taclo yw sgrifus yn nhw. Nebys politic mor tesyn, hynny politic gans P. Bian.
Yeah, so political with a small p, political only in the sense that it affects the Cornish language movement as a whole. Yeah, pretty that. Why is it that the magazine isn't actually on sale in newsagents or widely in ordinary shops?
Well, Dreffenbos Brassaran and these Vinnie Regia, Azilian Goethus, Asia you and Leas forth the Van Von Dern Post. A few die Iwelas in Nibus Gwerstio. Fel a visions or gemyn recyn iaith. Hag unwaith yn Liverpool unwaith. Fi da mahil tis nawr trafeth yn cyfern iaith gwelys nepeth sgrifus yn Kernewek.
Yes, so what you're saying is that because most of the people who want to read it are already members of Coedders and Yaith, that it's sent to them through the post, that's the easiest way to actually distribute it. Do you have any plans for using any of the material in other ways, because you've now collected over 11 years a vast amount of material written in Cornish, contemporary modern material? How is that going to be used?
Bras a daclo yma. Hag ymawn yn ddim trwythio bos cemas a taclo sgrifus yn ta, a tis dywisic wrth ei wyl. Mawn ddim y ffith celes mortes yn nybys yn taclo. Gypar deles y racon zompon antiw hantercans bleven, liver termyn hym is Kernel. Brassaran and these are this Kernewek lemon hag goes in yaith. Neurons I gwellas taclo and parna. Mes tam a tam thejan i'w kuntul nebys cyfrejo taclo scrifus hag a dastilo in livrigo.
So some of these things are coming out in booklet form.
Gwir.
Yeah. And you're also now, because of the Language Board's decision about the new spelling, you're publishing the page for beginners, which you've had for a long time in the magazine, or in fact, perhaps always from the beginning, I can't remember, and also another page in the new phonemic spelling. Have you had any reaction to that from readers?
Nurig big digamers Marnasine Lither dwrt dain Nurig Convelas Pithejo Warfus. Then Breeze V and Chanjma Haramos in Rack. Fifth Mortes and Collector and Dres Zine Blethen Podu. Mes tam batam renni omchenja, omamenja ag an gizio ag mi loan the war and
Yeah, so there's no difficulty. You've only had one letter from somebody who didn't understand what was going on.
Sure.
And do you foresee, I mean, you obviously do foresee the time when the whole magazine will clearly be in the new spelling.
We're in our doors in terminal day, monsieur.
That will certainly come.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wish Godspeed ha pup chant da the Liverterman and Gannis, which I should have explained means the messenger.
Never than
Never than Parna. Well, is it?
Well, Callis Trelly and we're in the elbows, the messenger, the herald, yeah.
The herald. Oh, the herald. Yeah, Cymfela. Yeah. Okay. Ha gomer ras this.
Maras this month.
And my thanks to Graham Sandercock for coming into the studio. And now here is Rea Liver. Some say the devil is dead, buried in Fowey Harbour. But I know where he is. He's alive in a caravan in Cargill, August the Gay Noweth, in a caravan in a car park near Newquay. Performed, as our signature tune is, by Bucker.
And down your marrow, classes and for Bowie. Rain, you'll ever my Watson, few of happy in the ground. Me war be late and jolly, Papa County go west. In caravan, in Kirku, or come to get no west. Gout, all and rock, blue sim and cold, film and jump and roach and carry all and dress and cress and off and so. Na, didn't you bear, didn't you die, it be, on the bow, did you land, but they want it for me, Were you in my whiskey? In the willows, break your mouth and not you never kissy. Tau, rolling out. Were you in my whiskey? In the willows, break your mouth and not you never kissy.
That was Bucker performing Rea Lever, Some Say. Now, I have to be scrupulously honest and confess to you that that song does contain a very rude expression in Cornish, which is bram an gath. But if you think I'm going to translate it into English for you non-Cornish speakers, you're wrong, because I'm far too polite. And the only solution for you is to join a Cornish class so that you can learn what bram an gath actually means. Now, I promised you, again, the spelling of Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in Cornish, so here we go. It's pronounced Nadelik Lowen ha blithen noeth da. Nadelik Lowen ha blithen noeth da. And it's spelt Nadelik, Nadelik, meaning Christmas or Nativity. Lowen, Lowen, meaning happy. Nadelik Lowen, Happy Christmas. Ha blithen noeth da. Ha, H-A, blithen, B-L-Y-D-H-E-N, Nowydd, N-O-W-Y-D-H, Da, D-A, and a Happy New Year. And to all of you, Nadelik Lowen, ha blithen Nowydd da. Diganahwi, God be with you. Diganahwi.